we're looking at two pieces by the great Inuit sculptor Karoo Ashevak. These are two fantastic works. It's a real boon for the Hood Museum collection. And what we know about Karoo Ashevak is that he is very much an expressionist kind of artist who works almost exclusively in whalebone. Whalebone is, without a doubt, one of the most challenging Inuit sculptural mediums. It is porous and hard. It is easily scorched by power tools, and so it often demands that artists have to use much slower carving materials like knives and axes and files rather than using rotary tools, which would be faster and more efficient. And so it really speaks to the temerity of the artists that they would engage with these kind of materials. Furthermore, whalebone has to be aged in the sun about 50 to 100 years before it can even be used as a carving medium. And that's because whalebone, as an organic material, continues to warp and crack over a long time. So if you carve with new whalebone, it may shrink or break entirely. It necessitates that artists that work in the whalebone medium have to scavenge from 19th and 20th century whaling sites in order to find the oldest specimens possible in order to have the best kind of working materials. So it really is a very unique medium and almost exclusive to Inuit artists in the world. Ashevak in particular is known for creating these almost whimsical, kind of weird pieces where he is blending together forms and transformation iconography, shamanistic knowledge, and sort of abstract expression in his own work. Here you can see that this is a piece that's not meant to be viewed from any one angle, but rather to be seen from many angles. As the piece rotates, you can see that not only is there a face on this side, but there's another face here and perhaps another face there. This one, of course, being, you can see that they have all the individual teeth have been pegged out of ivory, and as well the eyes, of which there are 4, have been done with ivory inlay and then stone and then ivory again. This is another kind of signature work of Karoo Ashevak's in that he works mainly in whalebone, but he accents his pieces with ivory and bone, antler, and other kinds of inlay. What's great about this piece is that he's really working within the structure of the bone, and that's something that artists have to do. You know, whalebone comes in a very distinct shape. Vertebrae and other bones already come with a sort of pre-made format. And so the artist is creatively engaging in the shape of that bone and intervening in areas where you can see that here he has, on the front it looks like a hand, and yet from this side it takes the appearance perhaps of a fish fin. That's the same with this side over here where we have legs, but they're kind of like the base, like the feet of a seal. The exaggerated nostrils and mouth and the blending of features and the melding of expressions together is a distinct feature of Ashevak's work. In this piece, we can see almost the same shape with the feet as you see here, and we've got this flying spirit kind of an image. This work is a little bit more like a fish transformation than any other. If I turn it around, you can see on the back we have something that is either like the tail of an amouti or perhaps like a fish's fin. It's got 2 points on it that indicate that perhaps there's some kind of a transformation happening in this work. And again, this is made entirely out of whalebone with ivory pegs for the teeth, much like we saw in the other work, and an inlaid eyes of ivory and stone.